I once had a dream that I was shot with a bullet in my stomach. I woke up with a tear in my eye and drowned in unbearable pain until I took a breath out, until I realized it was all just a dream. But the dream was so vivid that the pain was so real, it was as if it was all I could ever feel. So painful that I felt paralyzed from my whole body up. So painful that my core felt as tense as the red bricks in the destroyed homes of the highways we take to meet our friends and eat overpriced cake. As I recall my vivid dream and all the others I've experienced, I realize this very life is but a waking dream. With obscure inventions or devices we use to freeze our favorite memories, we forget how mind-blowing it all is. We forget how the concept of life is truly mind-blowing. And even with AI or moving machines or flying constructions, we still don't know why it all happens. We still don't know why we dream or what it means. Only theories and beautifully designed books. A pretty container with questionable substance. So we forget to be mystified by the mystery of existence or the quest to know God. And we're ripped into the storm of worldly worries and worldly hurries, and gossips, and problems and pain and daddy issues and ex-boyfriends and broken self-images. We forget that it all doesn't matter, that it's all not real, just like a dream. And we see our favorite cousins, or our own fathers or friends' mothers, or a driving stranger die, and we attend funerals and wear black and shed 10 or 100 tears, but still don't reflect. And we read scriptures but still don't understand. And we trust God but still not really. Like playing trust fall but backing out at the last minute. Like saying you don't care with a tear in one eye. Like knowing you've closed the back door but still double checking. So we fall into depression and words repeat themselves over and over again. And we don't get what we want, and we lack wisdom, so we claim there's none when we're really just dumb. But lately I've been thinking, what if dreams in our sleep are just a reminder of the dream we are currently living in? I look at people and think about our wishes, about the world, and contemplate the things we so very much long for. A new car, a charismatic lover, a funny friend, a successful career, an adventurous trip, and question, what is this all for? I remember when our professor asked us what we wanted to be when we grew up, and this boy said rich and famous. And I asked myself why. Was it so the person sat next to him would one day say he sat next to him? Or was it so he could bury himself in materials and opinions that made up for the loneliness he might now feel? Does he really think green paper and fan pictures is all he wants to be? Why do we want these things we want so much? Is it to serve our purpose, or have we forgotten we have one in the first place? Have we forgotten there's meaning to all this, so we just take it lightly when we wrong someone or our own self? We take it lightly when we cheat and lie and steal and hurt in the name of being once hurt. When we wish for pleasure and fame and validation and material things and substances to escape in, and it feels so real, just like the bullet in my stomach did in all these dreams, do we still not reflect? Or must death hit us until we wake up in debt? A living inception. We are in a lucid dream, but every move you can't redeem. And maybe I'm extreme, but the people in my dream don't know that it's all a scheme. So I think about spoken words thrown around, or booked facials, or overpriced clothes, or girls with lip fillers, and boys with identical haircuts, or trips that equal life-changing money for the driver that drives me every day, or the cleaner that makes my bed every morning. And conclude it's all for nothing. This world is nothing if death is really guaranteed. If our soul longs for another realm of infinite joy and happiness, then there must be angels and prophets, and God, and gardens and rivers, and beauty and no darkness, and absolutely no sadness. Then we really are fools. Then we need to trust God, but this time really. Then we need to play trust fall, but this time know we were never falling. Even if the hate feels so real when caused suffering is remembered. Even if pain is so intense that your whole body is tense. It's not real. And I want to scream or whisper it, but only a few will understand or reflect. And I'm even afraid that I'll forget. There's no bullet in my stomach. There's nothing but a test of your reaction to the illusion. To be awake, you must realize you are now asleep.